What is up, guys? Today I'm gonna be making some build hacks from TikTok, and there's a bonus build hack that I made by myself that I really like. If you're new to this channel, I make bloxburg videos and other Roblox shorts, so make sure to look at my other videos after you watch this. Let's get into the first build hack.
You are so slay, you are amazing. Have a great day.
Let's start off strong with the bonus build hack that I made all by myself. I found this decal of like a rattan texture, and I thought I could make a really cute modern wooden dresser. So I used this dresser as a base, so it's actually functional. You can actually change your outfit using it, and then I just added some structural, the decal, and I was done. So this is pretty easy to follow. It is helpful to switch your grid from medium grid to small grid when making this, so you can have your measurements perfect. And if you need help, you can just look at the prices and the sizes that I resized mine to. You can also slow down the video on YouTube if it'll be easier for you. Also, for this hack, I use the Transform Game Pass and the Advanced Placement Game Pass. I'm pretty sure both of them are required to do this. In these videos, I like to talk in the background while I'm building. The first topic can be a trip that I just went on with my friends for one of my friends' graduations. We went up to this cabin and we had it all to ourselves, and we just went to the beach all day and we tanned, and I bought a floaty that we all laid on, and it was so sunny and so fun. And we made custom Kahoots of each other, so we like quizzed each other on like how well we know each other. That was super fun. We also made a candy salad, and we did a candy game where like each color candy meant a different dare. And we also did makeovers, and we saw Inside Out 2 in an outdoor theater. That was actually so good, like 10 out of 10 movie. I recommend. Inside Out 2 looks like a kid's movie, but it really isn't. It's way more deep than that, because they waited a few years for like the people who watched Inside Out 1 to like grow up and then be ready to watch Inside Out 2. It's such an emotional movie too. Like, it was so good. So something else that I did was I got my driver's license. That was really cool. I haven't used it yet. Like, I haven't driven by myself yet, but I am planning on to next week. But honestly, I feel like I did like the most fun thing first in my summer, and now I just have like one more thing to do in summer, which is go on a trip and nothing else. Like, I have no other plans. Honestly though, that's kind of a good thing, because now I'm free and I can drive wherever, and I have just like a ton of time to do like whatever I want, and I can like apply to college and go to the beach, do other stuff like that, and it doesn't all need to be planned like months ahead of time. Okay, here's the decal code for the rattan texture. I just put it on a square decal, and I transformed it to like be on the dresser, and then I resized it so like it wouldn't stick out and stuff, and just do that until like it fits perfectly. I did that for the other side, and it looked so cute. But then before you're done, make sure the sides look nice, perfect it, make sure nothing is sticking out, and then you are done. This next one is really quick and simple, but you do have to have a pretty high gardening level. I don't know which level, but you have to have the strawberry bush. And I took the strawberries off of it, and it looks like a little leafy plant. And I just think this is the smartest thing ever. Like, it's so much better than decals, and it's literally, it takes like 2 seconds. Like, I'm already done. Okay, this one does not have a video, but it's just like one of those like slide TikTok thingies. I saw this like cute headboard, and I wanted to do that in this room. So the base is this bed, I don't know what it's called, and then I just use like basic shapes. So for this one, you need advanced placement, and transform tool is recommended but not required. Oh, I forgot to mention, and I might edit this in. If you want the custom colors that I'm using, which aren't required, you can just use like linen for this one. But you can look at the hex codes. When I go to color it, you can look at the code for the color that I used. This one was tricky to figure out. I didn't know which shape she used to get that like round outline, and I'm still not sure if I used the right one, but this method honestly works. I just use like these random shapes and then put like a small cube in between them. Next topic, let me read you guys my summer to-do list for 2024. So first I have voice and piano lessons, because this one college that I kind of want to apply to requires piano as a skill, which is so stupid, because like what, my major is not even gonna be piano, but whatever. And then driver's license, which I checked off already. Beach, which I'm gonna check off right now because I went to the beach on my friend's graduation trip, but I also want to go to like a different beach. And then aesthetic picnic, this was on my last year's list. I think I can do it now that I have a driver's license. I can probably go with like my friend who's moving back here. And then test drive Mini Cooper, because those are my dream cars, and I just think I want to know how it would feel like to drive a Mini Cooper, just in case I want to buy one day. And then paint my senior parking spot. I'm gonna do a Spotify playlist. Hopefully it won't be too hard, and I'll have people to help me. I want to journal with my friend because we share journals. And then college essays. Boring. Then film a real life video. So yeah, that's my list so far. I might add some more things as the summer goes on that I want to do, because I definitely want to have a huge list so I have like options to do. And yeah, comment your guys' summer lists. Okay, so I just added some pillows and blankets to this bed, and that completes this build hack of the beautiful, beautiful headboard. And I made it green themed. This one was super cool to make. It was really tedious. So I did it in this bathroom that had poop in it, apparently, and I just had to remove that, and I just like redid the bathroom as a whole while also doing this really cute bathroom counter. Now, doing the actual counter part wasn't that bad, but when it came to adding the sink, that was like the hardest thing I've ever done. I don't even think like I did it right. I think I was supposed to like start out with a sink as the base, but I used a basic shape. I used a cube, and that did not work, so I just like put a sink like hovering above it, and that worked, but it made it look weird. You guys will see. It worked out though. So Bloxburg is now free. I honestly thought Jesus would come before Bloxburg would go free, but it finally did, and it feels the exact same, besides there being a ton of default houses. Like, I was in a server, there were 4 default houses in a row, and someone today asked me to donate to them. Of course, I feel like that's definitely going to be a daily occurrence, and they couldn't even spell too. Yeah, so I just left, and I'm doing this now. One of my favorite things to do in Bloxburg is just show people my plots and my homes. I was just in a games, and I met this cool person who had like this really big purple castle. It was so pretty, and he was like touring my mansion, giving me compliments and saying like, oh, I should build this, like you should put this on YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet, and maybe I should do more speed builds, because I honestly like doing it. Those videos are easy to do too. So shout out to Huncho. I told him my channel, so he should see this. Shout out to Jacob too, because he was in the game, and Charlotte. Okay, let's not with this. My little cousin finally got to play Bloxburg now that it's free, because he doesn't have any Robux, and he likes it. I think the tutorial, in my opinion, actually, and probably everyone's opinion, is way too long. Like, it's like 10 hours long. Like, my cousin was like about to leave. Like, he was so done with doing the tutorial. Like, it shows you how to walk, how to move your screen. Like, we don't need that. I don't think people's first game they go to when they first start Roblox is Bloxburg. Like, people know how to walk and move their screen. The tutorial like teaches you way more than you need to know about Bloxburg. It teaches you how to play Roblox. But personally, when I started playing Bloxburg in like I think I bought it in 2018. I hated it. I was like, why did I spend 25 Robux on this? It's literally boring. But that's just because I had the default house. And then I deleted it, and then I was like, I'm bored. And then I had someone build my house, and then I finally got into it. So you have to have a cute house to actually like Bloxburg. I remember my first Bloxburg house so vividly. I had someone build the exterior and a little bit of the interior, but then she did not friend me, so I had to continue it. I had to extend it in the back, and I still have the paper, I think, of the design that I wanted to build. I remember having to save up for that bouquet of roses. It's like $900, and that was a lot for me. I also remember my friend had to donate me money to buy my moped, which is $12,000. He also gave me money for my first car, which was so sweet. And I remember my house was like yellow, and it had cute, like, I think it had a little porch out front, and it had like wall trim, but they didn't have wall trim back then, so I think it was just like pillars. I remember wanting to have 2 spiral staircases in the center of my home to go upstairs, but I didn't realize that you had to get the multiple floors game pass, because I was like, wait, if you can place stairs, how come you can't do a second floor? But then I just like scratched that idea, and then I bought the advanced placement game pass, which was the best thing I've ever bought in Roblox, probably. Okay, here is the build hack done. I think it's so cute, except when you go to wash your hands, it makes you like float on it, which is so weird, but just like, it's just for decoration, okay? It doesn't have to be that functional. Here's a cute realistic door hack. I would not do this like if I were to build a house, because I don't know if it's copy and pastable. Even if it is, it's just like way too expensive for a door. Okay, I tested it, and only the door part and the decal are copy and pastable. So if you want to like paste it around your house, you have to like redo the like wall trim every single time, which I would not recommend. And it also doesn't look good with just the decal. I don't know if I just did it wrong and like the planks just didn't stick to the door, but I can only copy and paste the door. I make dress to impress shorts sometimes, which are really popping off right now in the Roblox community. Like, Royal High is dead, DTI is in. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about Royal High, even though I so could, and I love that game. And I used to make Royal High videos, and I don't anymore because I really want to stick to a niche, and people who watch my Bloxburg videos probably will not want to see my Royal High videos, so that's why I don't post those anymore. But I do post all types of games on Roblox in my shorts section. So if you have like a suggestion, please tell me and I will do it. I'll make a short of it. Here's the code for the door, and I think it turned out pretty cute. It looks really realistic, but once again, I would not do this again. I rate this a 3 out of 5 because the structural part just takes too much effort. Like, as you can see here, I had to like edit it at the end. It does open though, it is functional. Next one. This one is so adorbs. It reminds me of French roses. Everyone was tagging her in the comments. It is just like a cute little pastel baby girl aesthetic, little, like, I don't know what to call these, like, not banners, like hanging things. I put it in this like little kids room that's like already pastel and bright and colorful, and it turned out to be so pretty and matched so well. You guys don't even want to know how much this one costs for this tiny little banner thing, and that's just what I'm calling it. $12,300. It is not copy and pastable. It requires the Transform Game Pass and the Advanced Placement Game Pass. It takes like 15 minutes at least, but it looks cute. I would put this in a kid's room or a baby's room. It looks good when the door closes, so you don't have to worry about that. But I had to make sure that like it looks good on both sides. So that's why you can see me like flipping around to see like a different point of view every once in a while. It is very like repetitive, very repetitive. I just did like my own little pattern for all the little bulbs, and I could see a really cute hack being done with these little items on a Christmas tree as like ornaments. That would be so cute. One thing to consider while making this is variation. You want to make sure you're not like repeating a specific pattern. Make it random and only do a few stars because they're really big. That's the smallest they can go. And the hearts are $800 each because of the small cube. So yeah, I'd say limit the hearts and the stars, do a ton of bulbs, and you're done. I just realized this is the first Bloxburg video I'm posting since the Bloxburg free update. Also, this is how they turned out. They're so cute and pastel and girly, and I just want to eat them. They look like candies hanging from the doorway. This is what it looks like when I close the door, and this is what it looks like when you go inside. You can see it even when the door is closed. I love it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. I might make more of these videos in the future because I really like making these. Please subscribe. Bye, guys.